Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Tulane School of Professional Advancement Homeland Security and Security Studies webinar. We will begin now. The agenda for today, we're going to talk a little bit about who we are, what we offer, how we support student success, how you can apply to the program, a little bit of information about tuition and financial aid, and then there'll be a question and answer session. So a little bit about our speakers. Dr. Mike Wallace is here on the webinar. I'll let him go ahead and introduce himself and say a little bit of a few things about himself.
Hi, y'all. Very happy to be here. Look forward to answering any questions you might have about the program. Like Amanda said, I'm Michael Wallace. I am a retired military intelligence officer. I spent 20 years in the military. And then post-military, I spent a few years working on the Joint Chiefs of Staff up at the Pentagon doing intelligence type stuff. I've been here at Tulane almost 6 years, love it. Really enjoy this program, being able to share a lot of what I learned over 20-something years with you all. Don't know if Nina's on, but we also have somebody who's an expert in emergency management also. Again, look forward to answering any questions you might have about the program, and welcome to the webinar.
Right. And I'm Amanda Hassan. I am the Director of Academic Advising here at SOPA. I've been at Tulane 4 years overall. I started off as the business school, and now at SOPA. Been here a little over a year and a half. Be 2 years this summer, and I'm here for advising. So I'm the academic advisor for the Emergency and Security Studies programs, and I work very closely with Dr. Wallace and Dr. Cleveland to make sure that your time here in the program is successful. So a little bit about Tulane School of Professional Advancement. Tulane University was founded in 1834 as the Medical College of Louisiana. Tulane offered its first continuing education classes in 1886, demonstrating a commitment to adult learners that has lasted over 130 years. Our school was founded as the outreach division of Tulane with a mission to offer courses to teachers. While our offerings have greatly expanded and changed over time, our focus on programs relevant to working adults has remained. So a little bit about our programs. We offer both online courses as well as on-campus courses. We have a combination of online and on-ground as well. And we offer day and evening classes as well. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Dr. Wallace to give a little bit more information about the actual programs that we have in emergency and security studies.
Hi, we have both graduate and undergrad programs. As you can see here, we do have a bachelor's in Homeland Security Studies. We do have a 4+1 program, so that's both a bachelor's and an MPS in Homeland Security. You can do it within 5 years. We also have MPSs in Homeland Security Studies and Security Management, and also Emergency Management. In addition to that, we have certificate programs. We have graduate certificates in Security Management and Sports and Security, and then also in Security Studies. I'm sorry, I misspoke. We have it in Emergency Management, Security Management, and Sports Security. You can see here the bachelor's in Homeland Security Studies. The major itself is 30 credit hours. We have core courses that you take, and then we have the opportunity to take electives for the 9th and 10th course. And then you can see some of the areas where our graduates have found employment. The great thing about emergency management and Homeland Security is that you can go anywhere in this country and find a job. These jobs are at the local, state, and federal level. And every mid-sized to large city has Homeland Security, emergency management, counties, parishes, each state. So it's a very marketable skill and field to get into. Here's the 4+1 master's program. As you can see here, you earn a master's degree in a single year. Following the completion of your bachelor's degree, you apply graduate courses to your undergrad work, and then you finish up after you graduate from with the bachelor's, you finish up the other graduate courses in that year after your bachelor's. And you must have a minimum GPA of at least 3.0 to apply for the program. And then our Master's of Professional Studies in Homeland Security. This degree has been around since 2009. It's one of the older ones in the country. We're very proud of this program. It's received a lot of recognition and awards. It's made up of 10 graduate courses. You have 4 core courses, and then you go into the advanced electives. You must have a GPA of 3.0 undergrad to get into the program, and then you must maintain a 3.0 while you're in the program. And then again, you can see the different positions that our graduates have found work. For example, we have a couple of graduates from the MPS program that have worked with state governments in New Jersey and Washington State. We have a lot of graduates who have found work in the federal government. And then we have a good number of graduates finding employment in local and state agencies, all giving back to local communities. And then this is the Master's in Security Management. This is more focused on private industry. It's actually 11 graduate courses. There's a capstone at the end of this program. And again, we have a minimum GPA both to get into the program and then to maintain while you're in the program. And again, this is more focused on private industry. Private industry has a lot of the same requirements that the governments do, whether the federal, state, or local, but they just do it in a different way. They're still worried about business continuity. They're still worried about critical infrastructure, but more focused on how that affects the business. And then you see our post-baccalaureate. This is for people who already have a bachelor's in a field, but are interested in learning more about Homeland Security studies and also making themselves more marketable in the Homeland Security and emergency management field. And then we have graduate certificates. We have, as you can see here, we have graduate certificates in emergency management, security management, and then sport and event security. And they all actually cover 12 hours. They're stackable, so if you decide to get a certificate and you really enjoy it, you can apply these credits, these courses towards a master's degree in either security management or emergency management.
All right, so something good for you guys to know is that you can earn credits for prior learning. This will actually reduce your tuition rate, and you can earn your degree more quickly by having this added onto your courses here. You can earn credit towards a bachelor's or a master's degree. Credit for prior learning can be awarded for learning outside of the classroom, including work experience, community service, and military training. Undergraduates can receive up to 24 credits using portfolio building. And so you would take a portfolio development course first that would count as an elective for you. And then you would actually build a portfolio, take an exam, and it's going to be graded by a faculty member here at SOPA. You can also use military training as well for credits for prior learning. Graduate students can receive up to 6 credits from a portfolio assessment. It is a separate process, and if anyone is interested, we can discuss that at some point as well. There are a plethora of student support and success services here at SOPA. Your academic advisor, the faculty members here that have extremely great industry experience, Just like Dr. Wallace was saying, he has an abundance of experience, so does Dr. Cleveland, as well as all the faculty member, and they are a great resource for you. We do have a career advisor here that can also assist you with information about internships, information about job searches, helping you build your resume, and all of those things will be provided for you. Also, just a network of program peers, and all of the Tulane alumni that you'll have access to as well. So it's very easy to apply. Complete the application form. There's an application fee, $40 for undergraduate and $50 for graduate. However, for participating in this webinar, your application fee will be waived. Make sure that you have a photo ID uploaded, a government issued photo ID ready for upload, and also your transcripts. So all transcripts will be official transcripts needed as well. So some of the deadlines: summer, May 15th, fall, you'll see here for August, and spring for next spring of 2021, January 1st. So the tuition and financial aid, we do have a financial aid page at SOPA, so that if you have any questions, we have all of that information posted. But for the spring 2020 tuition, all SOPA undergraduate tuition, the rate is $474 per credit. And for graduate, it is $1,039 per credit. We offer financial aid for those who qualify. You do have to fill out a FAFSA, and all of that is determined by the federal government. So you can receive grants, loans, and there are discounts for military, veterans, teachers, and first responders as well. All right, if anyone has any questions, you may put it through the chat box. If you have any additional questions, feel free to contact Dr. Wallace. Let's see, longer or shorter via online or on campus. So do you mean if it's depending on the time frame of the program, whether it's shorter to do it online or on campus? Well, the security management program is completely online. Homeland Security is online, but there are some on-ground options. I'll let Dr. Wallace give a little bit more information if he can.
So like Amanda was saying, the security management program is totally online. So is the Homeland Security program. However, since the Homeland Security program is one of our legacy programs, you can also complete it either in residence, online, or a hybrid between the two. There's really no difference between the two courses, just that one, obviously, you're online for it. If you've never taken online, we have strove to make the classes very interactive, so you don't feel like you're in a online format. Most of the classes are asynchronous, which means they do not have a set meeting time. However, most of the classes do have sessions that everyone will come together and meet. So hopefully that answers your question. Most students take between 1 to 2 courses a semester, especially if you're working. That seems to be a good balance between home life, work, and your school. There are some that take 3 to 4, but most people take 1 to 2 courses a semester.
Any other questions? Do we accept post 9/11? So any of the VA benefits that you would actually need to check in to see if we have a VA representative, Ms. Belinda Ramey, who works in the registrar's office, and she will actually process any of your benefits that you have available to you.
The good thing about this program that Amanda's kind of mentioned, that all of the instructors are either in the fields that they teach or have a number of years in those fields. We also have a lot of students who are already in the fields too. So not only do you learn from the instructors, but you learn from your fellow classmates. Everyone has something to contribute to these classes. This is one of the few fields that you get into to actually help your fellow humans. There's medical fields, there's social work fields, but this is kind of a calling. And hopefully, if you have any additional questions, either about security management, homeland security, or emergency management, please feel free to reach out to me.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. And if you have any additional questions, Dr. Wallace's information is here posted on the screen. Please feel free to reach out.